Prime Minister Narendra Modi giving a candid interview to New York-based Newsweek magazine. In his interview, Prime Minister Modi discussed various subjects, including the significant economic progress achieved during his tenure. He noted a common trend where the governments tend to lose support toward the end of their second terms, with discontent rising globally. But he also emphasized that it was India's exceptional status, highlighting that there is popular support for his government and that there is inclusive nature of his government schemes, stating that the schemes announced by the government benefit minorities of all religions. Modi government schemes, he has added, are not restricted by community or geography. Newsweek also hailed India as unstoppable, highlighting India's remarkable trajectory under Prime Minister Modi's leadership. Piyush Mishra is joining me for the latest on that. Piyush, while there have been a lot of mentions made in this interview that have been done, but what I found interesting was the reference to the minorities, to say that that they're actually thriving. There is this whole narrative that is being pushed against the Modi government that they're targeting minorities, which is not true. Go ahead, tell us what are the details and how this is going to be so close to the Lok Sabha elections that the BJP will want to pick on it and say that this is how they are being projected as unstoppable.
Well, certainly, Pooja, in the last few days, we are seeing as to how Prime Minister Modi is giving interviews to various news dailies, and he has once again given an interview where he has highlighted that how the minorities are feeling safe and secure, and they are very much happy. When the question was asked from Prime Minister about the situation of minorities in the country, a question was also asked that there are few leaders who say that minorities are not safe. On that particular front, Prime Minister has responded very categorically, saying that this argument is not being bought by the minorities themselves. In fact, minorities like Muslims, Sikhs, Jain, they are very much happy in the country. And whenever the government forms any kind of policy or work for the development of people, it does not look into the religion or caste of any particular person. So that is a strong message being sent out by Prime Minister, where he says that even minorities do not buy the argument which is being pushed by few leaders. Minorities are very much happy in the country. They are feeling secure and safe, and that's the message which Prime Minister has sent out. On the other side, Prime Minister has also spoken about the economic growth of the country. He's also said that that it is very important to have a better relation with our neighbors like China, and we need to resolve the border issues too. When a question was asked about the situation in Pakistan, he said that he does not want to comment on the internal differences there in the country. But it is a detailed interview which Prime Minister has given, in which he has spoken about India's economic growth, the minorities in India, the border issues, and also the concurrent issues on which the questions were asked. So in the last few days, Prime Minister is giving interviews, and these interviews hold importance as the first phase of
and also certain confidence that when I was reading through the interview, to say that usually after the second tenure of a government, there is this anti-incumbency that's largely felt, but with my government, there's support that's only increasing, is what Prime Minister Modi expressing confidence is. Appreciate you joining us, Piyush Mishra, about the interview that's been published in the Newsweek.